Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. Just saw the movie Encanto. Alright, now I know there's a lot of love for this movie, but I'm just gonna call it out. This is obviously a Coco wannabe. It's used every single Disney princess thrown into one movie as sisters, just overly exaggerated to snobbiness and things like that, cowardice, you know, just to make it interesting. The music I didn't feel was catchy. The only thing it had going for it was the fact that, well, contrary to how I look, I'm Hispanic, so I could tell about how toxic Hispanic families are, the way the grandmother wouldn't let things go, the way she would blame her family for certain things, and literally her grandchildren, her children would compete for who's the favorite of Abuela. And it's just like, that I could completely understand. And the one thing that got me at the very end was when she said sorry, I was like, no. No Abuela would ever apologize for making the wrong choice. No, they would take it to the grave. Stubborn old coots. But yeah, just like, it didn't sit right. Because in the beginning, they're running, and then a magic candle forms a house for them. I started having questions like, where'd this magic come from? Where's the explanation for this? I know most Disney movies don't have it, but they'll have like a fairy princess or introduce that magic exists in the world. Here, it's literally, no magic exists, just this house. And this family is gifted with powers. And then I'm like, okay, everyone else in the village would be greedy for that power. Who would not try to take out this family to try to get that power? Sure, they benefit you, but humans are greedy people. I thought the villain was gonna actually be one of the townspeople trying to take the power. They introduced this character, Bruno, who was actually the funnest character. The problem was, he wasn't there at all until the very end. And even when they introduced him for a short period of time. It was just, all these little things amounted to nothing. Absolutely nothing, because there was no real villain except for the fact that the family didn't get along and they had to learn to say sorry to one another. That was it. It was just like, that would never happen in a real Hispanic family. Take it to the grave. Take it to the grave. Oh my gosh. Because it's just like, Bruno was basically kicked out of the family because they only saw him as bringing bad luck to the family, bringing nothing but negativity. And they were gonna kick out the granddaughter the same way because she didn't have powers, and, well, they figured she was destroying the house because she was there. It was the grandmother in the end that brought the destruction of the house. So, okay, breakdown of the story. Family is given a magic candle, and then each one of the descendants born into the family is given powers to help out the town. That's the story, and apparently the house, the magic house, is starting to fall apart. So as the magic fades, the family loses their powers. Yeah, no real villain there, just happenstance. So there's no real story. I mean, within the first 20, 30 minutes, after the first song, I was thinking, I kind of want to watch Coco. Coco was so much better. Coco it had real heart, and Coco literally, each cast member of Coco literally looked like every single person's tío, tía, abuelo, abuela. It just, across the board, it was like, that looks like my abuela. It's just, literally, the wrinkles and everything were perfect. Encanto, no. I mean, it's nice to see it once, but when you realize that there's no real story there, no real heart to this movie, it's no, just no. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this because I know there's a lot of love for this movie. Oh well, thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.